The Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Producers is bemoaning the recent increase in water tariffs. This follows a review and approval by the Public Utilities Regulatory Commission for an increase in water tariffs for the second quarter of 2023. The tariff adjustment comes days after the announcement of upward adjustments for electricity and natural gas. Although the PURC has cited the cost of operations among other concerns for the increase in utility tariffs, some stakeholders have registered their dissatisfaction. Speaking to Citi News, President for the Association of Sachet and Packaged Water Producers, Magnus Nunu, says the adjustment is not in the interest of consumers.
Well, I mean, it's, the timing is the problem. You know, we had an increment in February, and we were thinking that that was enough, but quite huge. We're paying associate water producers 4.8 per cubic meter, and it went to 18, and that was an awful percentage jump.
Okay.
And then from 18, it's now going to go to 2 Ghana cedis per cubic meter within a space of 4 months. I don't know what, but as a businessman, I'm wondering how you can plan with this, right? On 12, when it's in January, per cubic meter, and then come June 1, you are going to go to 22 Ghana cedis cubic meter. I mean, if you do the math, about 80% jump, which comes through your cost figures out of actually.
My colleague Kwekwe Diamansa is on the field, and he has been engaging stakeholders in this area and he's on the phone line to tell us more. Kwekwe, thanks for joining us. What are the concerns of those you've spoken to?
So, it's clear that a lot of people are not really enthused about the current price adjustment for utilities. So we've already seen that of electricity and natural gas, and just yesterday, we heard of an upward adjustment also for water tariff. A lot of them are not happy about it. I've spoken to startups, and they say that their businesses will be negatively impacted. Also, the ordinary Ghanaian, those who use it for domestic purposes, they've also raised concerns about this. But I just want to speak to the Greater Accra Regional Chapter of AGI, what they make of this particular situation. I have here the president of the association here. So I'm grateful for your time this afternoon. Briefly, what does the AGI make of this price adjustment?
Well, thank you, and good afternoon to your cherished listeners. So for us in AGI, we're not excited. Just recently, about a couple of months ago, they increased the utility tariff in a big way. We complained, we advocated, we went to them, and so on and so forth. Then just to expect that in less than four months, they would increase again. Our understanding of the periodic review is not for them to be increasing at any point of review, but it's for them to, if the need be reduced, as it were. But clearly, they are determined to increase it, and it's really unfortunate. The issue really is this. In the wake of the IMF program, you realize that there are many conditionalities. Part of it is also to reduce public sector employment. What it means is that you need private sector to employ. And private sector needs to be cushioned at this moment in order that we can create the jobs. But if every day the cost outlay is going up, then it's extremely challenging. Look, for the past 3 months, we've had more than 3 taxes being introduced. All of them goes a long way to increase the cost of production. The cost of raw materials are going up. The cost of borrowing money from the banks is also going up. Now you're also increasing the cost of utility. At the same time, we're expected to create jobs for the many young people who are unemployed. It is difficult. This is the situation we're facing at this moment.
So even before I let you go, we've heard from ERC, they claim and say that this is because the cost of doing business for these institutions has also seen an upward adjustment and all of that. So they would also need this move to be done. Is it not justified enough?
No, not justified, because you see, government is a collective. All of these agencies that work in the interest of the state must make sure that at the end of the day, the different institutions speak to each other. And the overarching effect is that industry benefits. Because if they are complaining, then what should industry do? I see in their report they complain about the exchange rate disparities and the fact that the currency is changing every day. But we at the private sector, we are affected even more. So we need them in government to be able to understand these issues we are facing and actually help us to stabilize it as much as possible.
Okay.
So, you just had me speak to the president of the Association of Ghana Industries, the Greater Accra Regional Chapter. That's the president. He spoke to me on that. But, it's very obvious that a lot of institutions are really bothered by this particular adjustment that has been made. But we've already heard from PURC explaining why this must be done, also to, help in the businesses of these service providers, and also for them to actually provide us with quality services. So, so far, the song that has been sung all throughout my interview has been that these people are not really enthused about the adjustment that has been done.
Thank you very much, Kweku, for that update.